Good evening, everybody. How's it going? I am Otter. I am back with another episode of Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. And let's go ahead and get on into it. I'm going to apologize for the delay in getting this episode out. But we're back. We're going to get stuff taken care of. We're going to get cars fixed. So let's get to it. Alright, let's start out real slow. We're just go ahead and do a Jeep. Do a brake job on this Jeep real quick. And let's see here. Let's come over here to the toolbox. And let's see what kind of skills we have. Alright, we have no points available. Okay. Alright, so that all looks good. We're at level 5. Working towards level 6, but we won't get to open up another set until level 7, but that's quite all right. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Let's go ahead and move this car over to the lift. Here we go. While that's coming up, let's go ahead and take a look at the notes. It's just a cylinder and a drum. All right. Let's go ahead and put it up a little bit higher. All righty, there we go. And let's see here. Let's see if we can go into our examine mode here. You know what? Let's do this. Let's go take it over to our test path. Move car over to the test path. We'll run it on the test path real quick. And then we will find exactly what side it is. All right. Hit the brakes. Okay, the front brakes are about even. That's good, so it's probably going to be a rear. Oh, yeah, that doesn't really help me at all either. Alright, let's check out the suspension on the front. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Alright, front suspension looks broken. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Alrighty, alrighty, alright. Brake drum. Well, it doesn't really tell us which one it is. So, alright, let's go ahead and move this back over to the lift. We'll get it up in the air. All right. All right, let's go into examine mode. Look at there. There's a yellow drum. There's another yellow drum up there. Let's go up here. Ooh, look at there. There's a red drum. So that's the drum we're going to have to take off here. Alright. Yeah. Alright. And I'm hoping that the cylinder is underneath that drum. Test drive. You know what? Let's just go ahead and we'll sort by condition. Right. Do we have? There's a cylinder there. Let's see here. Let's see if we have a good one that we can put on. We don't. Okay, so it's not that one. Well, what am I doing here? All right, let's put this stuff back on. Do we have a good drum to put on? We do not. So let's go over here. Let's order a drum and a cylinder. The main shop, into the brakes. Let's get a cylinder and a drum. All right. Put a drum on here. All right, so that was the drum. So now we have to find the other cylinder. So let's just go ahead and... Luckily, it's not too far down in the parts. Nope, that cylinder is at 43%. Let's go ahead and put that back on. No, I want that one off because that's a good one. And then we'll put the bad one. Well, not technically bad, but all right. Take some parts off here. No. So it's going to be the front one. All right, let's get this tire put on. Then we'll go take the front cylinder off up here. This has got to be it. Take the brake shoes off. Yeah, 15%. So we're going to put the good one on. Put the shoe back on. Put the drum back on. All right. And that is it. Excuse me. And car status, finish order, and out the door you go. All right, we got a case. All right, before we open that up, let's go ahead and get a new car in here. Let's see here. Timing parts, suspension. Oh, no, we just lost that one. There we go. Let's just do all the filters. Let's go ahead and take this one. And there we go. Let's go ahead and put it up on the lift. All right, first piece of this is we are going to drain the oil. We'll use the equipment. And we're going to put it back. And let's see here. It looks like the oil filter is going to be right there. So that we'll have to get to. Nope, we can get to it just fine. It was an i3. Okay. An i3 oil filter. And while we're here, let's go ahead and get a fuel filter. And then we will figure out, let's see. I do not see an i3 air filter. So let's just buy one of these. That's probably what it is. And we'll get that. We'll go ahead and put the new oil filter in. All right. I lost track of where I was and what I was looking at. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and take off this air filter cover here. Take these clips off. Put in a new air filter. Put the cover back on it. All right, air filter is done. Now let's go ahead and look for that fuel filter. There's a starter. There's a thermostat, and there's our fuel filter right down here. Unmount that one. Put the new one in. Check the car status. Oh, we need to put new oil in it. That probably would have been bad for business. There we go. And finish order. Replaced all the filters. Change the oil. And we're done. Alrighty then. Alright, let's go ahead and do one more. As well, we did hit level 6, so we can get to our parts or our bonuses. Let's see here. We can use one more. We can get a tablet. Or let's see. Removing and uninstalling. Tire tread tester. Instantly examine 3 parts when seeing a car for the first time. Or a tablet. You know what? Let's get the tablet. That way we don't have to run back to the computer to order parts. All right. So let's see here. We got our Salem Flammo, which is a customer or a mission. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and take this order. And let's see what we could do. Let's get this over on the test bed. Oh, look at that. We need to change the oil. All right. Let's get this thing over on the... Ooh, cannot start engine. Looks like we're just going to have to push it over to the lift. There we go. All right, so first things first, let's go ahead and drain the oil. Move equipment over to the left. We'll use it. And look at it, it didn't hardly have anything in it. So we'll put that back. You can see right away that we have some parts that, look at that, red, red, right. So let's go ahead and take the middle muffler off and the rear muffler. So let's go ahead and order those parts now. Exhaust. We need a middle muffler. And we need a rear muffler for a V8. All right. Let's put our middle muffler in. Middle, oh, V8 OHV. All right, so I made a mistake, but that's okay. Rear muffler, V8. Oh, right there. Rear muffler, V8 OHV. There we go. All right, there's two parts. Not too bad. So let's go ahead and lower it down. And then we'll take a look at this. Let's see. Let's take the battery out. Oh, look, battery at 7%. So that was definitely needed to be removed. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's put in a new battery. And let's see if that helps. I mean, it can't really hurt now, can it? Can we now move this to the test path? No. Alright, so there was a battery. So we're starting to check things off here. Let's see here. Throttle was at 64%. That shouldn't be too bad. Let's take the fuel rail off. Intake manifold, maybe. You know what? I will take some. Let's take the spark plugs out. Look at that. 9%, 12%. 15, 10. All right, let's put in some new spark plugs. We need 4 of them. Here we go. Put in new spark plugs. Were the wires good? Yeah, the wires were decent. Decent enough anyway. Let's do this. Let's take the wires back off. Let's take this ignition coil off. Let's see. Ignition coil, 5%. There we go. COIL. Ignition coil for a i4 single overhead cam. Right. And put the ignition wires back on. Let's do this. Go ahead and put this manifold back on because it didn't seem to be the problem too much. Let's go ahead and we'll put the fuel rail back on and the throttle. Let's go ahead and do the oops. Let's take the fuel filter off. Let's order a new one of those. Fuel filter. You know what? Let's go ahead and take this air intake off, or take it out. Let's go ahead and replace the filter on that as well. The filter, you know what? Is at 64%. It's good. I am not concerned about the air filter. Everything seems to be at about 64%-ish. All right. So let's go ahead and put in a new fuel filter right here. All right. So now we have everything but one part missing. All right, let's go and let's put some oil in it since we've replaced everything. We've replaced the oil filter, we've replaced the fuel filter, spark plugs, the ignition coil. All right. Now let's see if we can take it over to the test path. Cannot start engine. Well, the next obvious part to starting an engine would be the starter. Let's see, 64%. Let's see. Examine mode. You know what? Did we replace the filter? You know what? I don't think we did. So, let's go ahead and I want to say that we did, but you know what? No, we did not, because the accessibility is still questionable. So we just wasted some oil, but that's fine. Use it. Get that clean oil out of there. And then it's an I4, right? Where did it go? There it is, right there. Yep. An I4 SOHC. All right, right there. Blue I4. Whoa, whoa. Don't go nowhere. See, it said 64%, but we'll just, you know what? We're putting new oil in it. What the heck am I doing? All right. Even I don't know sometimes. All right. So now let's go ahead and put new oil in it again. We got a new battery. All the electrical system seems to be working. Can we... Hmm. Can we move it now? Cannot start engine. Hmm. I don't know what else it could be. Maybe the alternator? Maybe. That's power steering. I'll see alternators at 64%. So that can go back on. I wonder if... You know what? Let's take the cover off and let's see if there's something just inside here. I hope not. Oh, that looks good. Check these caps. I don't see why that would keep it from starting, but you know. Not take, no, we can't. All right, let's take some of this stuff off here. Belts look good. I'll take the crankshaft pulley off. Belt tensioner. I'm keeping an eye on the upper left-hand corner to make sure that with the parts being taken off are about 64%, where everything else seems to be. All right, hold on one second, and we will. Oh no, we'll keep looking. The fuel rail was good, throttle was good. All right. So let's see here. What else could it be? You know what? Let's put all this stuff back together here. Because it's not engine related. But you know what I see? That fuel pump back there looks rusty. So I wonder if it's the fuel pump. Put that belt tensioner back on. Let's get this stuff put back together. Crankshaft pulley. Power steering pump. Couple belts. All right. So let's go ahead and, yeah, we put oil in it, I think. All right. Can be examined by a fuel pressure tester. You know what? Let's just go ahead and take it out. Oh yeah, look at that. 9%. That is what it was. All right. And a fuel pump. Put in the new fuel pump. And there it is. All right, $1,270, and we will finish our order. Boom. And that is all. All right, so let's go ahead and do this before we take off for the night. Let's go ahead. Everything is sorted. Let's see here. We got 64. Let's do everything below 65%. We'll sell everything. Sell everything below 65%. Made $143 on junk. And let's go ahead and open up these cases. See what kind of good parts we get. Ooh, we got a exhaust manifold, an air filter, and an intake manifold. Quadruport. 4-port. Huh. Nice. And we got one more case. Let's go ahead and open that up. Let's see what we got. Ooh, it looks like we got a transmission, a fuel tank, a gearbox, engine head cover, and camshaft. I was way off. All right, collect those items. All right, guys, let's since it's been a while, let's go see if we have. We do not have any stored cars. That's fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and leave it there for the night. And I will see you guys back here next couple of days. Thank you guys so much for coming by and hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. If you're new here, like, comment, subscribe, all that good crazy stuff for YouTube. And I will catch you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye.